All right, guys, so for today's workout, we have 5 movements, and then you're gonna get to choose your cardio element that you're adding into this circuit as well. So move number 1 is gonna be our overhead squats. So with this one, it is a wider grip. So it's wider than the shoulders, whether you have a barbell or I'll show you with a broomstick as well. You're gonna go barbell overhead, feet a little bit wider than the shoulders, and you're holding your arms mostly straight. And you notice I'm squeezing my shoulder blades back behind me so that barbell is not in front of us, it's actually behind our head. So engage those shoulder blades together. As I sink down to my overhead squat, my knees are not caving in, my chest is not dropping forward. Whatever kind of depth you can get to that overhead squat, I want you to practice these because it's a great functional movement. The option, of course, would be to grab a broomstick or something lightweight at home. This is still going to be challenging for you using this just to keep you in that overhead squat position. So same thing, engage those shoulder blades behind you, and you'll notice as I squat down how nice and tall my chest is, and I'm working on that functional depth in the movement. So it's not necessarily about how heavy your weight is, it's about flexibility and holding on to good form and just practicing these over time. So that's your overhead squat. Move number 2 is gonna be your clean to press. So this is gonna be a single arm clean to press with a weight. Feet are wider than the shoulders, hips go back, chest is tall, my elbow comes up and underneath. So you notice when I catch that weight, I dip the knees and I use that momentum to drive the weight up to the top. So one more time, chest is tall, elbow pulls high but underneath. You notice my elbow is in, dip, and then press to the top. So here's the full thing with full momentum from bottom to top. Your option today for home would be to grab an object like a book. And if you're not able to do that clean and press, you're gonna do a dip and press or a squat and press single arm. Then move number 3, we're doing weighted reverse lunges. You can weight this however you'd like. Today I'm gonna go barbell on the back and you're just gonna alternate that reverse lunge. So big step back, sink down, back to the top. Switch legs, notice the depth in my lunge here, and notice my front knee is not actually lunging forward, it's right above the ankle. So sink down, and I want you to push through the glutes. Every single rep that you do, of course you can grab dumbbells however you'd like to do those reverse lunges, or you can go body weight. So we have 2 more movements. Next one is called a man maker. I would suggest light weights with these because this is a tough movement. So you're gonna bring those dumbbells down to the ground, jump or step back, push up comes first, row on each side, row and row. You're gonna jump forward, chest is tall, notice that, curl to press. So that was one man maker, you guys. Another option for this would be just a renegade row. So you can just take out that push-up and do your renegade rows here. Or if you don't have an object at home to use for these rows, I've seen people use cans, like cans of soup, to do their renegade rows. If that's not a good option for you, then you're gonna go here. You're gonna do a shoulder tap, push up. And that would be your option instead of the renegade row. I forgot to mention, if you're doing the renegade row and not the man makers, you're also gonna add that push up in, row, row, that is 1 rep. Or your at home option, add that push up in, tap, tap, and that is 1 rep. Then the final movement today is gonna be our V-ups. So this is total body core. My legs are mostly straight as I lift up towards those toes, reaching as high as I can. I control that negative. Option is to bend the knee as I lift up. Third option is a double crunch. If you are not leaving the ground, your low back is engaged against the ground into that final option. Cardio options will be listed. That is all the moves. Have fun.